Hi, I am Katie Naylor.
My name is Thor Aksdal. My Instagram handle, I believe, is Thor Aksdal. I'm going to be honest, I don't actually know what it is.
Hi, my name is Mike Devore, and my handle is @It'sMikeDevore.
My name is Jaqueline Tobin. My Instagram handle is @itsa_Tobina.
I've been doing stand-up comedy for a little bit over 2 years.
For about 10 years now.
I've been doing comedy for about 14 minutes.
Been doing comedy for coming up on a year. Next month will be my year mark.
Probably the first one because I got pretty much like every person that I know to show up. So I definitely felt like I ran the joint that night because like the whole left side of the building were all my friends. So that was definitely good. That was definitely a good ego boost.
It was about a month ago hosting an open mic. It was just a lot of fun, a lot of great comics, a lot of really, really fun people, and I got some nice compliments, and it was really cool.
I'd have to be this one. I won a free sandwich, so I can't be too upset about that.
My first year, there was this pro headliner comedian. Like, he had me take him on the road because he was blind and he couldn't drive. So he took me to this military gig. And like being like Navy, like it was pretty cool to perform comedy for my fellow sailors. And what was cool about it, I was probably about like 5 or 6 months in, and like the other comedians that were on the show with me, they did not treat me like an open micer. They treated me like a peer. And it was interesting because like about 5, 6 months in, I'm just getting shit on, I'm just getting this and that. But it just reminded me, I was just like, oh, you can actually be a nice fucking person and like not be a dick in comedy. So like that like really set the tone for me with how I want to treat other comedians in this real world.
And I got too stoned in the parking lot and couldn't tell if I was having a panic attack or if the room was really that bad.
Don't think I've actually had a worse night in comedy. I've had nights that I don't like, but I haven't had a worse night.
I almost got my ass kicked at a gay bar. I was getting heckled by this lesbian. They were Marines, so like, yeah, they were probably eating crayons or something. But like, they did not like me. Like after my set, like they just like there was like a group of them. There was like 4 of them, and like apparently like I just fucking bounced. I was just like, I'm out of here. This sucks. And apparently one of them tried to like go after me, but another comedian on the show kind of like held them back for me. And I didn't find out about this until later. And at this time, I didn't have any martial arts training, so I probably would have got my ass kicked. But yeah, no, that was the worst night in comedy.
It would have to be this one because I don't know how to hold a microphone. I'm getting better, obviously.
Get this room like packed. I want to get this room packed out. I want everybody to show up. I want this to be one of the fun rooms that people look forward to going to. Not that I want a bump list because I like to make everybody happy, but it would be super cool if we got to the point where we had to make a bump list. I'm just saying.
I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to stop being afraid, and I'm just going to let loose and have a good time.
I just want to get up. I did the grind. I was a touring comic at one point, and I learned a lot about myself, and I'm just like, just get up, just show up, do a set, and just have fun. So.
Host more shows, and I want to produce a show for all of us felons that have turned to comedy. So, yeah.
Don't try to be that organized and put together. It's really not that serious. It's gonna go way better if you don't look like you rehearsed this 30 times in your car by yourself.
Don't try to get high and watch Sequest to write jokes because those jokes will never land because no one remembers what Sequest is, even though it was Star Trek in the ocean and was dope as hell.
Man, go for it. Don't be so scared. Nobody's gonna eat you alive. They might not laugh, but there's worse things that could happen.
Just be you. Just be you. Don't worry about what you think other people want to hear. Write what you think is funny. Be true to yourself. That will go a much longer way, and you won't get jumped at a lesbian bar.
I've got a guest spot in a comedy bar on 3-9 for Lynette Manning. Robert Moore's hosting, and Quinn Fitzgerald is featuring, and those are all 3 funny people. And then I'm gonna break up the funny with not being funny. So It'll be great.
This room, this room means a lot to me. I'm super stoked to be hosting my own open mic night. Definitely not something that I saw coming my way at all. So I'm really proud of this. I'm really excited about it. It means a lot to me. And so I would just really like to see this room do super well and be packed out on Sunday nights. Because, I mean, what else are you going to do? So come hang out with us. Tell a joke or two. You never know what you're going to get. Like, sometimes we have some really established comedians in here that show up and they know what they're going to say, they know what they're going to do, and they nail it. And then sometimes we get some newbies, fucking Jackie, show up and they also kill it. Woo! And then, you know, you never know when somebody that's a little bit methed out is going to come introduce themselves and get up here and talk about YouTube fights for as long as I'll let them. So, you know, it's always interesting, I'll put it that way.
Follow me on social media. I'm looking to start my YouTube channel again with mental health. I know this is comedy, but like I'm focusing on mental health YouTube channel at Open Mic'd.
Promote yourselves, be happy, go for it, and live your best life.